Hey, what's up, everyone? I wanted to cover this topic today because it's something, that I continue to struggle with, and something that a lot of farmers or ranchers struggle with too once they start improving their grazing management. And this is something I learned from my time with Ian Mitchell Innes. But at years later, as time goes on, you still have to think about these things that you learned in the past and apply them right now. And that is so once you start improving your grazing management, you'll notice you're growing more forage, your livestock are healthier. You start to think, oh boy, I could just get more and more animals or more and more livestock on my farm, and everything will be good forever no matter what. And as we know, that's not true. That's not the case. And I actually thought this way, that I'm going to add more carbon to my soils. I'm going to have more soil life. I'm going to have the water cycle happening. I'm going to have the mineral cycle happening on my farm or ranch. And I'm just going to continue to grow and grow and grow forever in this nice linear fashion, right? That, like, as you see, like a stock going up, it's just always going to go up and everything's going to get better. Well, that's not always the case. And so the subject of this video, which is going to be short, is just your stocking rate that you have on your farm or ranch should always be changing, right? It should be changing every single year, depending on the season, depending on rainfall, depending upon the growing conditions, and of course, how long you've been doing this. So if you've been managing your grazing properly, using rotational grazing, planned holistic grazing, mob grazing, MIG grazing, lots of different words for it, lots of different nuances within all those types of grazing management styles I mentioned. But if you've been doing this for a while, the more resilient your farm or ranch will be, right? So droughts will affect you less than they affect your neighbors. But the moral of the story is this: your stocking rate should always be changing. If you experience a drought, you should probably destock, right? Or at least some of your animals before things get worse. And if you're a cow-calf producer, you have a closed herd, for example, let's say, and you get a ton of rain for a couple years in a row or 1 year, and you have an abundance of forage, well, then maybe you could bring in some stocker cattle or some cull cows or something like that. Keep them separate. Utilize the forage that you have to build up another resource that you can sell, and then you can, save that resource, which would be in the form of money, for a later date. So really the moral of the story is this: like I've said, your stocking rate should always be changing. And if you're sort of new to improving your grazing management, rotational grazing, you're obviously going to start seeing the benefits of all that, right? But keep in mind that, it's not going to be a linear progression where things just get better and better forever. There's going to be ups and downs. And by improving your grazing management and changing your stocking rate, you'll be able to go with those ebbs and flows and, be more successful than your neighbors, most likely. So that's why your stocking rate should always be changing. And if you enjoyed this quick video, I know it's not a profound idea or anything like that, but it is one that you do need to think about that could actually make a huge difference in the terms of profit or loss, not only for this year, but for up to 5 years down the road, by changing your stocking rate when it makes sense. So if you like this video, I'd encourage you to sign up for the free grazing training I have in the description to this video. And if you've already seen that, I'd encourage you to sign up for my Grazing Mastery program. It's a 7-module program where we're going to talk everything there is about improving your grazing management and growing 2 to 5 times more forage for your livestock. And that's 100% online training, and you can find the link to that here in this video as well. So that's the moral of the story today. Your stocking rate should always be changing, and let me know what you think about this idea or philosophy and how it has helped or hindered you in your life on your farm or ranch. So that's it for today. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye.